after, just in case anything was hard to see. So I know it's a busy Saturday, so we have a few of you live on here with us, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop a question in that chat bar. You can send it directly to me or to the group. And then I'm gonna start a screen share though. So I won't be able to see you if you like raise your hand or you wanna ask a question, but I will get to all those afterwards. So I'm gonna jump over into here and share with you guys a little bit about essential oils. So before I get going, I know I've had a couple chances to introduce myself a little bit to new faces on here, but I just want to take a minute to do that again and share just a tiny bit about my story. So I'm Kayla Larson, and I'm the one who's kind of put this group together. I have a passion for creating community within people, and especially women, and especially moms. Because when I started using essential oils, I knew that I was looking for more things in my life. I was looking for ways that I could help myself, that I could help my children, and that I could feel a little bit more in control of the things that came at us. I was especially aware of this due to kind of being thrown very much into the other realm. So I had had major health complications after I had, starting after I had my first, but then got especially bad after I had my second. And I had had 7 surgeries over the course of a year. And to say the least, I felt like my health was not in my control at all. A year after having those surgeries, I was still achy. I was still feeling a little bit discouraged and down, anxious to say the least. And I had really lost a sense of purpose after feeling so unlike yourself for so long. It was really hard to figure out, okay, what am I here? What am I offering? What am I doing? What am I striving for? So when I was invited to a class on essential oils, I knew nothing, but I wanted to make friends. I wanted community. I wanted friends around me. So I went to the class, and I will never forget when she stood up in front of the class, and it could still make me tear up because I feel like that was this pivotal turning point in my life when she said, "I love gathering women together to make them feel empowered and to help them live more whole." And that just spoke to me times 1,000. That was exactly what I was looking for. I wanted to feel whole, and I wanted to feel empowered. I wanted to care for myself and my family and my kids and not feel like everything that came at us, I couldn't do anything. It can feel helpless as a mom if you are in that phase of little ones. So I started using the essential oils, and my life truly changed. And what got even better is I found a sense of purpose, because I would tell my friend about this, and then I would tell somebody else, and I knew I was making them feel that same peace and joy that I had felt when I found these tools. So it really just made me want to share this in a bigger way. So that's why I'm here with you today. And I'm grateful every single time I get to meet new people, and I get to hopefully help them find some answers and some tools for things in their life. So we'll jump right into this presentation. So really and truly, this is all about essential oils made easy. Essential oils can do so much, but it all starts with just simple little steps. And so that's kind of what I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about today. So my true goal today is to empower you. I want to help you feel that same thing I felt when I felt like I had found those tools and those solutions and these simple little steps to try in my life. So I like to teach in groups of 3. It's the easiest way for our brain to grasp onto something is in just small little groups of 3. So the first thing we'll talk about is 3 cool things about oils, 3 ways you can use oils, and then I'll show you guys being a part of this BOGO group and being a part of the community. Some of you have gotten started and some of you have not. So I can show you guys how you can get started with oils in your home. So there's 3 ways that you can use essential oils, and I'm going to show you guys those really quick because some of these are specific to doTERRA, so you may not be aware of them. The first way is aromatic. This is such a common way of using oils. We're super familiar with this. When we think of oils, we think of aromatherapy. So we think of that aromatic use. So you can use essential oils aromatically to affect the mood. It is the quickest way to affect your mood because of your sense of smell is the closest connection to your brain. So it is really powerful for anything emotional, for anything mood related, and it can work like that instead of having to wait a long period of time to feel that shift. Another reason to use oils aromatically is to cleanse the air. And this is especially important right now, but it is a great way to support your respiratory system. So that is a system we really want to pay attention to and strengthen with all the things, from allergies to everything else that's going on right now. So I'm going to show you guys a few ways that you could use oils aromatically. So we're familiar with a diffuser. You add the water, you add the oil, and it can aromatically fill an entire room. Let's say you are somewhere where you don't have a diffuser with you. You can also use oils aromatically by just placing them in your hand. I love to do this throughout the day. I'll just rub my hands together and I'll take some big breaths. I'm going to teach you guys really quickly what I like to call the 3x3x3. This is a tool that I have taught really all over the world and has helped so many people. This is important because not only do the oils work aromatically and do they help our brain in such a significant way, but breathing is also super important and is such a powerful tool to really affect mood and to stimulate a reduction of stress or that stressful feeling, as well as getting you out of that fight or flight state. So what I like to teach is grab an oil that you really resonate with, and 3 times a day, pick your 3 anchors and just put the oil in your hand and you breathe in for 3 seconds. And then take a little pause and breathe out for at least 3 seconds. So if you can breathe out for 3, ideally 5, but 3x3x3 works, when you're teaching. The longer you can breathe out, the more power for specific nerves and things that connect to your brain. And then you want to do that 3 times. And I can promise you guys will feel this distinct shift. If you're watching this and you have an oil, I challenge you to grab it and try that while you're listening to this class. And you will feel that shift in emotion, in mood. So aromatic is a powerful way to use essential oils, and you don't always have to have a diffuser. The second way that you can use essential oils is topically. This is really great for a localized benefit. So if you get a burn, if you have a rash, if you have ear discomfort, you can use the oils topically. I always say if you know where it hurts, put it there. So it's a great way to distinguish, which way to use the oils for which ailment. So if you have a stomach ache or stomach pain, gas, bloating, anything like that, rub the digestin on your stomach. We know where it hurts, right? If you have a cut or a scrape, you can apply it on that cut or scrape to disinfect that area. So that's a great way to use oils topically. Another way I like to use oils topically is when I want to get both benefits. So I can use it on pulse points like my wrist. I can use it behind my ears. That's going to help it get and stimulate, inside my circulatory system, but I can also smell it. So I'm getting 2 benefits. So those are some of my favorite places and ways to use oils topically. The last way you can use essential oils is internally. So internally, this is when I said it is specific to doTERRA. So there's been a lot of things that have gone around about essential oils used internally. And for so long, we did not have adequate studies and tests done on using oils internally. And so it was really just, it was said to be something that we couldn't do. There's been several scientific studies and tests, and thankfully we have scientists now that are really digging into the power of these oils in the body and have found so many incredible benefits of using the oils internally. Now, the caveat is that those oils have to be pure. They have to be harvested and distilled the exact same way, the exact same time, so we can verify that we're getting the same thing every time, because we don't want, you can't run a test on something, have it be proven safe, and then have additives or fillers or chemicals be added to it. That's no longer safe. So doTERRA has something called CPTG, and that's Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. Every bottle of oil is going to have a number on the bottom of it. You can actually go to source2you.com and type in that number on your bottle, and it will show you exactly when it was distilled, where it was distilled, and all the tests that were ran on it. So there's 47 tests that are run on our oils for purity, potency, and consistency. So that has really allowed us to be able to enjoy the benefits of essential oils internally. So some of my favorite ways to use oils internally is in water. I love adding citrus oils to my water. It helps with my digestion, with detoxification every day, aiding in water and metabolism, and maintaining a healthy weight. In veggie caps, so they have little veggie caps. You can just be a little chemist and make your own little veggie capsules with whatever you're needing that day. Some of the things that I love to take are things, again, for detoxification every day, digestive support, immune boosting. So you can just kind of add in what you're needing and make it to customize to you. The other way is under your tongue. There's a few oils that I personally love to just put under my tongue every single day, like copaiba. That's another one that is going to affect the endocannabinoid system, like some other products that people are really familiar with that are going to help with mood, inflammation, and tons of different other health benefits. So that is the 3 ways you can use essential oils: aromatically, topically, and internally. One of my favorite products, and I have so many testimonials of this, is our Lifelong Vitality. This is actually our #1 selling product, which sounds crazy because we are an essential oil company. But we have really found that there are such missing gaps in our nutrient system between our omegas. Our omegas are imbalanced 17-1 with omega-3 and omega-6. That affects brain, brain function, immune support, tons of different things. So these essential oils, or these vitamins, are going to help to balance out those nutrient gaps. These are actually created specifically for each area. So our Lifelong Vitality is going to be different than Lifelong Vitality in, say, Japan. They have different nutritional gaps. So they really customize this to what our needs are. Some of the benefits that I see from people are sleeping better, better energy, less discomfort, stronger immune systems, even things like balancing out hormones, lots of different, the list kind of goes on with the things people have seen. There's 3 different items in the Lifelong Vitality pack. We have our Microplex VMZ, which is basically going to be all your multivitamins, your minerals, everything else you need. The Alpha CRS, this is what kind of makes Lifelong Vitality stand very much aside from, just your general omegas and vitamins that you would see in the store. It's going to have all your antioxidant, cellular energy, and longevity. So it's going to help with your cellular turnover. It's going to protect your DNA. It's going to really help to create that strong support on a cellular level. And then lastly, it's going to have your XE omega. So it's going to have your omega-3, like I said, omega-6, and omega-9 fatty acids. And it also has 9 essential oils. So you're getting essential oils that are going to help with absorption. They're going to help with other things that work hand in hand with what we're trying to accomplish with having all of those foundational building blocks. So if you struggle with energy, weight, hormones, not sleeping well, and anxious feelings, stress, overload, all of those different things. Sometimes balancing out that foundation is what actually helps with all the rest of the things. So this has truly been a life changer for so many people. I wish I could go on and on about the testimonials. So the next thing is there's 3 cool things about essential oils. So the first thing is that they are safe. So 100% natural, and there's no additives and no side effects. This is really amazing because this really helps us to be able to use them for everybody. So we can use them with our babies, with our toddlers, with the elderly or immunocompromised. So it's an incredible thing to be able to have tools and solutions for those times when we don't have a lot to turn to. I remember as a mom of young ones, I didn't have essential oils when my little ones were babies. And I remember I'd go to the drugstore and I'd look at the boxes and it was like 4 and up, 6 and up. And I just felt like, what do I do? How do I help them when they're congested or when they are, sick with something? And I felt like there was nothing safe I could go and get. So this is an amazing tool to be able to have because it is 100% pure and natural. They are extracts from a plant that have amazing health benefits. So the term essential oils came from drawing out the essence of the plant. So we know plants are amazing, right? You can cut off a branch and it's going to heal and it's going to continue to grow strong. It can die from the sun and it comes back. It can ward off bugs. It can do so many different things. And those are the same benefits it's doing for our body because plants are 100% natural and so are we. They just work so cohesively together without having all of those side effects. As I mentioned before, doTERRA's essential oils are CPTG, and that stands for Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. That was really important to us because we knew that if there was people that were looking for natural solutions in their life, that it should be 100% natural, certified pure. And therapeutic grade means that it's going to be consistently the same every single time. You're not going to get a bottle of oil that has this chemical backbone and does this, but then the next round it was different and you're getting this. We want it to be the same every single time so that it can help you solve your health challenges and be a powerful tool in your home every time, not just sometimes. Some of my favorite oils, I'll talk about a few of these in each of these areas. So peppermint, it's energizing, it promotes clear breathing, it cools the body, and it can relieve head tension. So if you have not tried peppermint, I can send you out this little sample. Just drop a comment in here and I can send you out these to try. Usually I make sure people have these during all the classes, but this is a little different because of BOGO week. Peppermint is super pure and super potent. 1 drop of peppermint oil is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. Wrap your brain around that. 28 cups of peppermint tea in 1 little drop. So it goes so far. So it's 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. It's amazing. It's so amazing. So some of the things that I love to do is take peppermint, and if I'm trying to wake up or feeling a little low energy, I'll stick it there. I also do that same thing if I get a headache. Just rub it on my temples and it will almost instantly take that headache away. I love to rub it in my hands and take a deep breath. I like to do that before a workout, before I go running, anything like that. That is going to increase the oxygen in your blood. It's great for fevers, anything like that. So peppermint is an amazing, amazing oil to keep on hand for a lot of things. The second cool thing about essential oils is that they are effective. They can be more effective than modern day approaches to some of our health struggles. So if you look at this little picture here, we have a cell. On the inside of that cell, that little yellow dot is actually a virus. So viruses exist on the inside of the cell. I used to teach this using a bottle of oil. So the oil inside this, that's our cell. And inside there is where our virus is. Now, we can't take a watery substance like an antibiotic, and it can't penetrate through the outside of that cell membrane. And that is why antibiotics are not, you're not able to use antibiotics for viral infections, is because it cannot break through that barrier. But because essential oils are in oil and they work cohesively with the body, they can actually penetrate through, as you see on that cell, the little orange going in. It can actually penetrate through that cell to strengthen it, to ward off anything that is trying to form that is not supposed to be there. It can shorten the length of invasions that have come into the cell to help to strengthen and duplicate properly, instead of letting it go further and further and further, and then we have a lot more we're trying to fight off. This is especially important with, so many things that we battle right now that affect our immune system. So, having these tools to be able to strengthen our immune system is incredibly powerful. And one of my favorites is On Guard. If you have not experienced On Guard, it is really a powerful oil. This is what I do so much around our home with. It promotes healthy immune function. It can soothe the sore throat. And it's also cleansing for the air. If you were to diffuse it, it can help to kill airborne bacteria. I also love to do my cleaning with this. I make my own hand sanitizers using On Guard, as well as, put it in a capsule to strengthen my immune system, or I make it into a roller ball for my kids, rub it on their feet and down their spine, and that is what strengthens their immune system while they sleep. So we do it at night. So that is the second cool thing about essential oils, is that they're effective. Finally, we have a tool that can help us for some of those things that we were not able to turn to tools before. Lastly, is that they are affordable. So they can be more affordable than traditional medical care. And I like to explain this by using a story about my daughter. So when we lived in Hawaii, especially because of humidity, swimming all the time, and she was still getting teeth, so she would get ear infections so easily. And every single time she'd get an ear infection, we'd have to take her into the doctor, pay the copay, $25, get the antibiotic, which was $15 to $20. So every time we were looking at, $40 to $45 for an ear infection. Then I had to remember to give it to her for 10 days, and I could start to see that she was having some gut issues. So when I found essential oils, I looked up in my book, ear pain or ear discomfort, and I found that you could use melaleuca and lavender, and I would combine the two in a little roller ball. This is just a mini one, and you can rub it around the ear in like a V, just like this. And every time I would sense just a tugging on the ear, I noticed she didn't want to lay on that side, I would put that on. I could do that preventatively. I could do that if she was having discomfort. And I did not have to take her to the doctor even one more time. Since I started using these, she has not had to be on antibiotics once, and we actually haven't had to go into the doctor for an ailment in almost 2 years. So it's been an incredible tool. I take that back. My little guy did have an ear infection last year, but he was complaining about his throat, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't strep. So I did go take him to get swabbed, but it ended up being an ear infection, and we used this exact same method, and it was gone in 24 hours. So it's been an incredible tool. So when I started using the essential oils to take care of that ear pain, it became so much less expensive. And now every single time that would come up, it was only 66 cents each time. And I like to really say, life and health issues happen. So if you're prepared, it can be less expensive. And that's really what we're trying to share here, is when you have those tools in your kitchen or in your cupboard, then you generally tend to save, because you're not having to go and get something. You just have it right there at your fingertips. So 66 cents now for each ear infection. I will take it. So that is the second little set, is the 3 cool things about essential oils. So testimonial time. A lot of times I like to do this where everybody can kind of share their testimonials, but this time I'm going to just share some stories with you guys about different things that people have seen the power of. I don't know if you can see this very well. It won't let me change my face, but these are just a few experiences, and you may have seen some of these as I've posted and shared them. This is one that actually just came to me a couple days ago. In the top left, her daughter got gum stuck in her hair, and without even having to call or reach out, she must have used her book or used her resources and saw that lemon could break up that gum, and she was able to get that out. So she sends me, lemon oil just saved my day. And I was like, yes, lemon saves me all the time for things like when my kids put stickers on my car window. It is very cleansing and will break up all that goopy stuff just like it does for your liver. The next little section is just some text messages that I got. Somebody who was really struggling with, feeling like herself after, having a baby and this year and everything that's been going on. And so I really sat down with her and kind of created a plan. That's what I love to do. Is it's not just about getting an oil in your hands. It's about helping you create and establish a wellness lifestyle that will support you in getting to where you want to be and becoming who you want to be. So she sends me a message that says, I'm down 7 pounds. Thank you for your light. And then about a week later, you can't see it. I don't know if you can see it because my face is in front of it for me. But she said, I should update you. And now it's 9 pounds. And so those things make my day. This is truly why I do it. And some of you may have seen this one from a mama who reached out and said that her daughter had some warts on her finger, and she was self-conscious about it, and also didn't want to have to go through a big surgical procedure. And so we dug in, and I was so proud of her because she was consistent, she was diligent, and she did all the things. And if you look at that picture on the right, she completely got rid of it. Now, this really goes into saving money, right? She, got the oils she needed, certainly less than $150 for what she needed to take care of this. And that ends up being so much less than having to go into repeated doctor's appointments and potentially having to do something more invasive. So really at the end of the day, as I mentioned at the beginning of this, my goal for you is to feel empowered. And I hope you can see that in each of these situations, that these moms, these women, these people, they felt empowered. They felt like they had that power back in their hands. They felt the tools, they felt the support, and that is what this is about. So I love the definition of empowered. It's having the knowledge, confidence, means, or ability to do things or make decisions for oneself. And that's what this is. When your kid comes down and they're congested, you know what you can grab. You can look in the book. If you have stomach aches, if you have those aches and pains, you know what you can do. You can go and look in the book, and you can go and grab something. And there is no better feeling than when something comes up to have something to turn to. And that really and truly opens up the door for the next feeling of joy and light that you can feel. So there's 3 ways that you can purchase the oils, and this is important during BOGO week so you guys can understand how to get these BOGOs or how to get more oils if you do have health issues or health concerns or ailments that have come to your head during this class. The first way that you can purchase the oils is at retail. This is the most expensive way, and we only pay retail like if you're in a spa or you're going to a shop. I don't ever let any of my friends pay retail because nobody wants to buy things the most expensive way possible. The second way that you can purchase the oils is wholesale. This is going to get you the products at the best price, kind of like Costco. So you can go and shop at Costco as little or as much as you'd like, and you're getting to purchase the oils at 25% below retail. Awesome. Wholesale plus points back and free products. I'm not going to go into that now, but just as you get started and as you get oils in your home, I can share with you guys how you could get even a deeper discount on your oils. Awesome. So I really want you to take a second right now. And as you've heard me talk, as you've, maybe felt inspired, what are some of those health concerns that you have felt? And I really challenge you guys, if you're watching this on the replay, I can't see who's watching it or if anybody has been able to join us live that I didn't see before. That's the problem with share screen. But I really challenge you guys, if you have things that have come up, if you have that thing in your heart or in your gut that's saying like, oh, I wonder if it could help me with this, send me a message, because I can promise you that there's something. And those things that are coming to you, they're the things that keep you from getting to that next step. And so really addressing and recognizing and giving light to these health concerns is what's going to open up the door to feeling your best. And so I'm here to help you understand those. So there are a few ways that you can get started, as I mentioned before. And at Wholesale, there's also some of these pre-put together kits that save you even a little bit more money. It just gets you some more products for whatever you're wanting to get started with, and it includes that Wholesale membership price. So if that $35 fee to get started is waived with any of these kits, it's included. So you're getting an additional $35 off all these essentially, because you're going to get that Wholesale account for the next year to shop as little or as much as you want at 25% off. So it's a great way to get started. This is our Healthy Habits Kit. This is going to have that lifelong vitality I talked about, some enzymes, some probiotics, and then kind of the top 5 oils that using these in your day-to-day life is going to help you to just create that healthy habit, that healthy lifestyle, and kind of step into feeling your best. It also has the Deep Blue Rub for aches and pains. This is Deep Blue. I feel like everybody knows about it because it's just amazing for all things aches and pains. So this is one way you can get started. Healthy Essentials Kit is another great way. It has that diffuser, as we talked about, for aromatic use. And then 10 oils that really kind of just help mind, body, spirit, just kind of all the things that we see kind of come at us. These are just the go-tos. So this is another incredible way to get started using the oils. And each of these I can dive into more with you specifically. If you see one that grabs your attention, I can talk to you more about that, more one-on-one. The Natural Solutions Kit is going to be like your lifestyle overhaul. This is going to get rid of all of your toxic cleaning, all of your toxic physical products, right? Like your skincare, your hair shampoo and conditioner, your hand soap, all of that type of stuff, as well as the oils, toothpaste, mouthwash, vitamins, diffuser. It's going to kind of give it all to you. So this is for people who are looking to transform their life and they want to just do all the things. And so there's really 3 types of people that hear about or start using essential oils. And the first type of person is the person who really wants to live a wellness lifestyle. So they've heard about essential oils, or they're looking for something bigger in their life, and they are ready to dig in and live that wellness lifestyle. The second type of person is somebody who hears about essential oils and they think, oh, that would really help my mom or my neighbor or my aunt. Those types of people are perfect sharers. And what I do with them is I help them get their products paid for. We like to call this free natural healthcare. So you're not held to anything. You're not necessarily building a business, but you are earning your oils and your products for free. The second or the third type of person is the person who hears what I'm saying and they think, I kind of love what you're doing. And that was me at that class. She spoke to me in my heart. And it didn't have a lot to do with income for me at the time, but I wanted to make an impact and I wanted to have purpose. The income and the incredible growth financially has just been an added bonus for me. And we're all different in the reasons that building a business and working from home makes us really feel interested, especially right now as so many lives have been uprooted. Finances have been put to the test. People have been taken from work. Kids are having to stay home more. So having a business from home means something different to each person, but you can earn an income and make an impact. And so if you're that type of person, please reach out to me and I can share with you exactly what that looks like. So there really is a joy of sharing the oils. And as I posted those testimonials earlier, you saw those moms in those situations that were looking for something more. And that's where the joy comes from. That's what drives me. That's what makes me want to do this every single day. I wake up excited. I wake up joyful. I wake up happy to be able to serve in this way. So, why doTERRA? We're the largest essential oil company in the world. As I mentioned earlier, we're the most tested and most trusted oils in the market. And that's not just coming from us saying that about ourselves, but there's a company called APRC, and it's the Aromatic Plant Research Center. They test all oils from every brand, every make, every kind, and they will really come in and they will give you all of their tests and all their results. And time again, we have really stood the test of time in being the most pure, most trusted, and most tested. We're used by doctors and hospitals all over the world. How incredible is that? St. Elizabeth's has a specific area for their cancer patients that they use, train, and distribute essential oils as part of their cancer treatment. We are at another hospital in Utah. We are in several doctors' offices all over the country. And that's really, really cool to see doctors and hospitals and patients linking arms to take every avenue to experience their best health. We're ethically and sustainably sourced, so we're really empowering people all over the world. We work directly with the farmers and give them fair market value for their product, for their crops. We're in 120 markets worldwide, which is amazing. So you can build all over the world. A great compensation plan, and we have a retention rate of 65%. That's incredible. You don't see that anywhere. We're privately owned and debt-free. So those are some of the really amazing things about doTERRA as a company. So this is really what this is all about. It's about a community of transformation, finding purpose and joy, and it's about establishing and finding those friendships in your life that drive you to feel better, to be better. So there's some questions that some people might have. How do I make money? How much time is involved? How could this work for me? What's the next step? So really the way that we do this entire business is we sample, we give people products, right? We give it to somebody who you hear about that's got a little one struggling to sleep, or they might have digestive discomfort. We give it to them. We teach a class just like this. We get them started, and then we support them in our community. So this is just kind of a graph of some of the income potential. You can see that we earn in several different ways. So we are paid 5 times a month through several different avenues of income. So this is really where people who want to earn their oils for free, they're going to earn money and in a different way than somebody who's building a residual income and earning that deep income. So as you continue to grow up, you can see the income potential is truly incredible. And it's kind of, the door is open to whatever you want to earn and wherever you want to be in your life. So people who ask usually like, how much time do I have to spend? So if you want to get your oils paid for, maybe spending 3 to 5 hours a week. That could be on the phone with friends. That could be giving somebody a sample. That could be helping to be able to, just kind of create those connections, or maybe teach a class. Supplementing your income, 5 to maybe 15 hours a week could help to give you an additional income above just what you want to spend on oils each month. And then replacing your income, really, you're going to want to treat it like a business. So we spend, anywhere from 15 to 30 hours a week to earn that income potential you just saw on that last slide. So could this work for you? Are you passionate about oils and natural solutions? Do you love people? Do you love helping people? Does that really, does that make you thrive? Does that drive you to want to wake up every day and work? I say work because it never feels like work. It's just amazing. Can you follow a system? The amazing thing is the system set out for us. Every tool, every, exactly how to do it is already laid out. You just have to follow the steps and get things done. So next steps is get a wholesale account. Now we have BOGOs coming through next week. So they're going to come through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. So you can either pick through those BOGOs as they're coming in and get started by just paying that $35. You can add a BOGO onto any of those starter packs that we saw earlier, and then add on anything else you might need as well. Once we've gotten you started, that's when I plug you into establishing your wellness routine and really helping you to set out to achieve whatever you feel that you're stepping into this for. If you're stepping into this to live a healthy lifestyle, if you're stepping into this to have those natural solutions in your home, but maybe right now financially it's hard, we're going to help you to get those tools so you have them when you need them and get them for free. Or maybe it is the third type of person and you say, you know what, I want to work from home. I'm tired of going in and doing the 9 to 5, and I will help you get started with that. So that's where we plug you into wherever you feel like you need to be, and getting started to becoming your best self. The only thing keeping you from what you want is your story, and is your wow. The only thing keeping you from what you want is your story about why you can't have it. So don't tell yourself why you can't. In our home, we never say the words I can't. We say I need help, or I don't know how to yet. And that is really and truly the key to life, is being able to know that wherever you're at today, it's just that you are learning that next step. We've already gone through some of these. These are just some of the top oils in some of those kits. So lemon, it's a cleanser for the body. It cleanses the home. Frankincense is the king of oils. It does everything. Anti-aging, helps cells perform optimally, promotes calm feelings. Digesten is what I use for all stomach aches, all stomach discomfort, motion sickness, nausea. It's amazing. It's probably Ava, my daughter's favorite oil. Deep Blue, it's going to soothe achy muscles and joints. It eases head tension. That is the same thing as in that tube, but this is the oil form. Breathe is going to help with lung sinuses. It's going to promote that clear breathing if you struggle breathing at night. It's going to help to just clear that and support that respiratory system. Wild Orange is energizing, invigorating, and uplifts your mood. It's kind of like that feeling when you peel an orange and you instantly feel that joy. So that is all for my presentation. And I hope that helped you to be able to see essential oils can be easy, and they can really solve so many of the health concerns, health struggles, or things that might be holding you back in your life. As I mentioned earlier, when I started with essential oils, I had no idea what I was doing. But beyond that, I felt like I had really just hit kind of a wall. And I was looking to find more solutions in my life, and that is truly what I found. And so I look forward to the opportunity to help you find that exact same thing in your life, to be able to solve those solutions that you're looking to solve and help you step into your best self. So thank you for joining me today on Essential Oils 101. Please feel free to share this out, to share this with anybody else who you feel might be looking for this exact solution in their life. And I cannot wait to connect with you and help you get started on your journey.